Today, with the ringing of our peace bowl, we affirm our collective hope for peace in the world. We are devastated by the airstrikes, killings, and destruction happening in the Middle East. May peace prevail. We acknowledge that these lands that we love are the unceded lands of the Yavapai people. Good morning. Are we all in? You know, it's like the first day of spring, but it feels like the first day of summer, right? So I'm your worship associate this morning, and I am being joined by members of our CUPS group, Kindred Spirits. CUPS stands for Covenant of Unitarian Universalist Pagans. So this morning's service celebrates the spring equinox, using the modern pagan name for it, Ostara. Many pagans and followers of the earth-centered spirituality use the wheel of the year to mark 8 seasonal festivals to celebrate the cycles of nature. So here we are at Ostara. We brought in a few pagan elements to today's service, so it will look a little different than usual. We invite you to enthusiastically join in the chanting, the drumming, if you all got a drum, I hope. If not, there's still a few up back there. If you feel left out, you can go pick one up and enjoy the ritual.
Good morning. I'm the Reverend Michelle LaGrave, she, her, the minister here at Granite Peak Unitarian Universalist Congregation. And I am excited to welcome you both to Granite Peak and to this very new to me season of spring in the high desert. I can't believe how beautiful it is. If you are visiting with us for the first time or are still kind of new-ish, I'd like to extend to you a very special and very warm welcome. If you like, you can either stand up or raise your hand so that we know we've got some new folks here and we could all say an official welcome. All right, welcome. We are so glad you are here. Whoever you are, wherever you come from, wherever you find yourself on your life's journey, whether you've walked in or rolled in or zoomed in, whichever your pronouns, whomever you love, you are welcome here, you belong here. As Suki mentioned, things are going to look a little different today. For one thing, we will be asking you to help us get this room ready for the rummage sale right after the service ends. So I know that you're going to be hungry and eager to socialize, but if you can hold off for 5 extra minutes before heading out, that would be really helpful. For another thing, we will not be having a separate time for joys and sorrows during the service today. Instead, you are invited to go to the bowls, which are right up in front, close to their usual places, whenever you feel moved to do so, and drop a pebble or two in representing your joys and sorrows. And it doesn't matter who's talking or what we're doing. If it feels like the right time to you, it's the right time. Just go ahead. So, here we are at Ostara, or technically just a little bit past. I think it was 7:46 a.m. on Friday, if I got that right. And as Suki said, Ostara is the modern pagan name for the celebration of the spring equinox. The word Ostara is a fairly recent term, and it is not without controversy. Some pagans don't even use the word Ostara at all, and instead focus their celebrations on the spring equinox. However, since I have a fondness for bringing forth stories of the goddesses, scant as they may be, we are going to share some of Ostara's modern myths today. The deeper truth about Ostara contains multiple layers of scholarship, folklore, and living spiritual tradition, as well as a large dose of mystery. According to the 8th century English monk, the Venerable Bede, Astra was the Saxon name for a Germanic goddess called Ostara. Her feast day fell very close to Easter celebrations, the Christian Easter. So some sources say that that is how Easter got its name, though other scholars debate that. Nothing else is found about Ostara in the written record until centuries later, when folklorist Jacob Grimm claimed that he found evidence of her existence in the oral traditions of certain parts of Germany and helped popularize the German form of the word Ostara. But besides Bede and Grimm, there are no surviving early references to a goddess named Ostara, and scholars debate whether she existed at all. Even so, beginning in the 1940s or maybe the 1960s, at the beginning of the neo-pagan movement, modern pagans began to use the word Ostara as the name of the spring equinox Sabbat. From a historical point of view, though, keep in mind a lack of surviving evidence is not at all uncommon, especially when it comes to pagan practices during the time of Christianity. It was very intentional that the written record is scant. Now, about those Easter eggs. One popular legend, and this one I really, really like, is that Astra found a wounded bird on the ground in late winter, and to save his life, she transformed him into a hare, but without complete success. So while the bird took the appearance of a hare, he still kept his ability to lay eggs. Like I said, there's a lot of mystery involved in this. So in gratitude for his life, the hare would decorate the eggs that he laid and leave them as gifts for Ostara. No matter the name, ancient peoples were in tune with the changing of the seasons, and cultures around the world continue to celebrate the arrival of spring, a time marked by new beginnings, a time associated with the idea of growth, renewal, and rebirth, a time to align intentions with nature. What's planted will take root and grow, whether it's in your mind or physically, in the soil. As the earth comes back to life each spring, so do we.
We begin our service in the Unitarian Universalist tradition of lighting the chalice. Our chalice lighter today is Karen Hagberg. Today, we light the chalice with these words by Laurie Stevens. Our flaming chalice holds both light and dark. Simply by being lit, it casts shadow. The spring equinox reminds us that balance. We need both brightness and shade, warmth and cold. Just as some seeds can only sprout after being frozen, may our hearts honor both the frost and the thaw.
Somebody move my papers. Here we go. Good morning. We're going to begin our celebration of spring in the pagan tradition of calling the directions. To the east, where the sun rises, east air, come be with us today. Remind us of our first breath in this time of new beginnings and new life, this time of planting our desires, hopes, and intentions. Spirits of the east, hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
Spirits of the south, fire, the symbol of youthful passion and innocence. In this time of renewing our passions, spirits of the south, hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
To the west, water. This is a time of resurrection of nature. Help us move around our obstacles with grace. Spirits of the west, hail and welcome. We call to the spirits of the north, earth, in this time of celebrating all that lives and are one, and that we are part of the earth's life force, each of us. Keep us grounded, keep us centered. Show us the rich soil that turns decay into new life, especially at this time of year. Spirits of the north, hail and welcome. We call to the sky above, the planet below us, and the spirit and love within all of us. We call all that is, all around us, the great spirit that moves in all things. Come be with us today. We celebrate all that is deep and with gratitude. Hail and welcome. And now we're going to join Suki in leading the heartbeat. And she's going to read a little bit, and I'm going to get out of your way. Okay. Put this back up here. Don't lose my second page.
So now let's center and ground ourselves by drumming the heartbeat of Mother Earth. Drumming is a time-honored tradition in many spiritual paths. It brings your attention to the present moment, creating mindfulness. So please join me in drumming, shaking, or pat your legs.
This reading comes from Indigo Spirituality. The wheel of the year turns once more, and the vernal equinox arrives. Light and dark are equal, and the soil begins to change. The earth awakes from its slumber, and a new life springs forth once more. The sun draws ever closer to us, greeting the earth with its welcome rays. Light and dark are equal, and the sky fills with light and warmth. The sun warms the land beneath our feet and gives life to all in its path. Spring has come. For this we are thankful. The divine is present all around, in the cool fall of a rainstorm, in the tiny buds of a flower, in the down of a newborn chick, in the fertile fields waiting to be planted, in the sky above us, and in the earth below us. We thank the universe for all it has to offer us, and we are so blessed to be alive on this day. Welcome, life. Welcome, light. Welcome, spring.
Now is the time in today's service when we will receive the offering. This is an opportunity to recommit to this congregation and its programs. It is as much a ritual as singing together, lighting our chalice, or drumming. It is a reminder of that form of love we call generosity. We also give back to the greater community through our Seeds of Support program. This month's recipient is Meals on Wheels. If you'd like to contribute online, please visit our website at prescottuu.org. And the ushers will now collect the offering. During this time, please enjoy the music and Bronwyn's dancing. If you feel the urge to come up and dance or dance in the back, let yourself go and join in. We acknowledge the generosity of spirit expressed through this offering. What is given in love is received in gratitude. Amen and blessed be. We're going to let Bronwyn catch her breath. We didn't order this too well. She's out of breath and now has to lead our chant. My phone here. Okay. Are you okay? Okay.
Hello, hello.
So this is a chant called, did we not ask you to play the piano, Lena?
No, I said no.
You said no. Okay. We're still getting our signals.
Sorry, Lena.
Good. Please follow the words on the screen. And those of you with drums, please drum along.
There's drums over there too.
There's 2 more drums over here.
Just give me time to catch my breath. Is there music? Okay. The earth is our mother. We must take care of her. The earth is our mother. We should take care of her. Hey, younga, ho, younga, hey, young. Hey, younga, ho, younga, hey, young. Sacred ground we walk upon. With every step we take, her sacred ground we walk upon. With every step we take. Hey, younga, ho, younga, hey, young. Hey, younga, ho, younga, hey, young. The earth is our mother. She will take care of us. The earth is our mother. She will take care of us. Hey, younga, ho, younga, hey, young. Hey, younga, ho, younga, hey, young. Hey, younga, ho, younga, hey, young. Hey, younga, ho, younga, hey, young.
These words come from Selena Fox. Imagine that you are in a hilly countryside. It is just before dawn at the beginning of springtime. The land is nearing the end of its wintertime slumber. You face the east and watch as the sun begins to rise. Rays of light shimmer onto the land and into the sky. Experience the beautiful colors of light that is the dawn. Now, as the glowing disk of sun becomes visible above the hills, you see the goddess Ostara appear on the land in the distance in the east. She is beginning to move toward you. As she moves, the land awakens with new life. You see her coming toward you in the form of a beautiful maiden. You see her radiant face and flowing gown. She is carrying a golden basket filled with colored eggs. Beside her is her companion, a frisky, magical rabbit. As they come closer to you, you see that with each step that they take, the land around them bursts into new life and grows green. New grasses sprout from the ground, herbs flourish, trees grow new leaves. You call out a welcome to them and to the spring they bring. As you meet face to face, you see that the goddess Ostara and the rabbit are both smiling a welcome to you. Ostara then holds her golden basket toward you and invites you to choose one of the eggs. Our goddesses have some eggs for you this morning. Those here in the sanctuary are receiving eggs made out of paper mache. This will take just a few moments. For those of you who are online and live closer to Granite Peak, please feel free to come by later this week and pick up an egg for yourself. We will hold some in the office for you.
What are the seeds? Right here. Thank you. He's worried. I invite you to gently take up these eggs in your hands, or if you are online, imagine you are doing so. Find a comfortable place to be in your seats, or stretch out in a way that works for your body. Close your eyes if you'd like, or you can gaze softly upon your egg. And take a deep breath in as we join together in a time of meditation followed by silence. Begin by examining the outer egg. Feel its weight, its texture, its size, its wholeness. Now imagine you can see inside the egg to the yolk. Notice its color, a deep yellow-orange with a little white spot on its side. Zoom in on that little white spot. This is what has been growing in you all winter long. What is there?
growing, waiting to be reborn. Now, zoom out a little bit in your mind's eye so that you can examine this shell. Its exterior feels hard, solid, though you know it is more porous than it appears. This shell represents those beliefs or structures which may have once protected you, but now limit your potential for growth. What do you see there? What are you ready to break through and leave behind? As you feel the shell, you sense it begin to crack. And you begin to wonder, how might I break free? How do I open myself to transformation and rebirth? As the cracks begin to expand outward, larger chips of shell fall away, creating holes which begin to let the sun in. The cracks continue to expand. The sunlight begins to illuminate what is within. And you wonder, what will awaken me? What will awaken in me this season? You return your attention to the egg, which has now cracked fully open, to expose a baby bird beginning to open its mouth and chirp and spread its wings and dry its feathers in the sun. And your musings continue. You wonder, what song will I sing this season? What is my truth? What new opportunities await me? What journey shall I take? Now let us enter into the silence that speaks louder than words. We now, that is Suki and I, invite you into a time of ritual. a symbolic rebirthing of that which has been growing in you and is now ready to fully emerge as you move into the next season of your life. There are multiple ways to participate in this ritual, and we give thanks to Mary Ann Clark for helping us with some of these ideas. So choose one or two of these ways which might work best for you, and you can change your roles over the course of the ritual as you feel moved to do so. So, we will need people to, number one, drum along to the music which Lena will be playing on piano. Number two, form a bridge along the middle aisle like we do when we sing the children out. Though this time we won't be making a bridge, we'll be making a symbolic birth canal. Number three, we need people to move through the symbolic rebirthing process while carrying your egg. Or number four, continue to sit quietly and meditate if that is your thing. So I'll do that again. Number one, drum along with the music that Lena will be playing. Number two, form the birth canal down the middle aisle. Number three, move through the symbolic rebirthing process while carrying your egg. Or number four, you can continue to sit quietly and meditate. Now, do you all have in mind which role or roles you would like to take on for this ritual? Yeah? Okay. Yes, drumming is a good way of nodding your head. All right, so here are the directions. Drummers, witnesses, and meditators can sit wherever you want or move around the room in whatever way that you would like. Birth canal builders will move to the center aisle and match up with another person. So once the music begins, you don't have to do it ahead of time because your arms will get tired. But once the music begins, you'll put your hands up as high as you can. Hopefully some taller people will volunteer for this, since we've got adults going through instead of children. And join your hands at the top to form the birth canal. And the rebirthers, those who are, I know you didn't really expect to hear this in a Unitarian Universalist congregation, but those of you who are ready to be born again, form a line at the back of the sanctuary that's down by Martin and the AV booth. You'll go through the birth canal from the back to the front, where you will emerge near me and Suki, where you can hold them up so everybody can see. Suki and I have seeds that we will give you that you could put in your egg. Suki, do you want orange or yellow? Okay, so if you want orange flowers, you'll go to Suki and she'll give you some flowers and a blessing. If you want yellow, you can come to me and I'll give you some flower seeds and a blessing. So, is that all clear, or do we want to do that again? We'll do that again. If you are a drummer, a witness, or someone who wants to continue meditating, you can sit or stand or move around the room wherever you want to and however that feels comfortable to you. If you are a birth canal builder, you'll form in the middle aisle and put your hands above your heads and meet the opposite person to form the birth canal. If you are ready to be born again, you'll form a line in the back of the sanctuary, where at the end, Suki and I will give you seeds and a blessing.
Should we be the first to go through the birth canal?
Actually, let's do that. Yes.
Okay, we'll go walk down there.
Okay. So, Suki and I are going to demonstrate this in just a moment. And this is an important thing for you. Actually, these are two important things for you to know. Once you emerge from the birth canal, you will have emerged not as something new, but as what you have always been, now visible, now actualized. Potential will have become actual. We also want to let you know that these seeds were grown and cultivated by our very own Kelly Kalin, our office administrator, over the last decade. And so we feel like we just want you to know that that's a very meaningful aspect of the ritual to us, that Kelly has provided the seeds that we are going to go home and be able to plant and that grow well in this high desert environment. So are the directions clear enough for everyone? Okay. So Suki and I will come through the birth canal first as people begin to drum, and then we will be ready to give you your seeds and your blessings. You have emerged not as something new, but as what you have already been, now visible, now actualized. Potential has become actual. For anyone who needs a new egg or another egg or more seeds or new seeds, we have them available here in this sanctuary today, and we will have them in the office this coming week for those of you online who would like to come in and who are near enough and participate in our ritual in your own way. Now, let us join in another chant, Ancient Mother. And Bronwyn is leading this one as well? Yes, okay.
There's other drums over there. Is it going to play or do I sing? I sing, okay. Ancient Mother, I hear you calling. Ancient Mother, I hear your song. Ancient Mother, I feel your laughter. Ancient Mother, I taste your tears. Ancient Mother, I hear you calling. Ancient Mother, I hear your song. Ancient Mother, I feel your laughter. Ancient Mother, I taste your tears. Ancient Mother, I hear you calling. Ancient Mother, I hear your song. Ancient Mother, I feel your laughter. Ancient Mother, I taste your tears. Ancient, I hear you calling. Ancient Mother, I hear your song. Ancient Mother, I feel your laughter. Ancient Mother, I taste your tears. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you all. We're going to open the circle, release the directions, beginning with spirits of below, above, and within. We thank you for your gifts and your presence today. Hail and farewell. Spirits of the north, earth, thank you for providing vital nutrients for strength and growth. Hail and farewell. Spirits of the west, water, we thank you for your transformative powers of purity and growth. Hail and farewell. Spirits of the south, the element of fire, Thank you for providing the powerful warmth needed for energy and growth. We bid you farewell. Hail and farewell. Spirits of the East, air, sun rising, thank you for providing your gentle breath for renewal and growth. Hail and farewell.
We extinguish this chalice, but not the energy and power of spring within us. Please join me in our traditional words. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again. Let us join together in singing along to May the Circle Be Open. The circle is open but unbroken. May the love of the goddess be ever with you. Merry meet and merry part and merry meet again. Blessed be.